with everything that we just discussed, like, can you give us like top three best practices that supply chain companies can do in their supply chains to help with the current problems that we have, like the shortage, the
Actually,
tensions?
yesterday somebody asked me this question on a chat, and I said four things you need to do to really
Okay.
do. First of all, you need to improve people capability, right?
Okay.
And how are you going to do it? By training, mentoring, coaching, on the job training. SCM Dojo does that. Get us, you can sign up for us.
Mm-hmm.
Second, have a robust processes, because supply chain is a structured way of doing business, is a repeatable process. You need to have a structured processes which are designed around the whatever systems you're using. Use
Mm-hmm.
the system better, know the system better, which is one of the biggest problems.
Mm-hmm.
If you need process help, again, we have best practices. You can go and best practice to us. So
Mm-hmm.
hire the right people, train them on the right processes, get them using the right system, and then provide them the right. The fourth is to provide them the right leadership skills so they can do all three very well.
Last question I have, like, what's your outlook for 2022? And let's get a little bit ahead, 2023. And then for the industry as a whole, like for 2022, like what do you see?
This is the human tenacity to to bounce back from the all the mishaps we have is amazing. It's apt, that's tenacity is there and always will be there. And I say this with some optimism right now, that in my lifetime I would say I've seen everything almost a human crisis a humankind have seen in the history of humankind, which is except one thing, which is, so I've seen pandemic, I've seen the biggest financial crisis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen wars, I've seen internet coming in, the biggest innovation. The only thing I've not seen is the world war, and hopefully I will die before it. That hopefully it will not happen anyway. So apart from that part, I have seen almost all historical events in my lifetime, right? And
Mm-hmm.
all those historical events, even human has survived, and they have grown and grown. And I think every crisis, as I said, bigger brings up bigger opportunities. So if you remember the financial crisis of 2007-8,
It.
the companies like Uber was born, Airbnb was born, right? Snapchat was born, and you will see. I can promise you that. Remember this? So COVID happened in 2021, 2020, 2021. You will see in 10 years' time, lot of unicorns, which will be $1 billion companies. Half of them, and most of them, will be supply chain companies. It
Mm-hmm.
will be, right? With that said, future is bright. It is super positive. It's only gonna get better. And for supply chain, it will, rather than we be seeing like a transactional function, we will become strategic function, giving competitive advantage to the companies, because you can only do so much innovation in supply chain. So the innovation will come from supply chain. Therefore, the future is bright.